We are on Project 2B for PowerPoint in the Go Office 2010 book, and we're on Objective 6. This is Part 2, and we're on page 748 at the bottom. And we're going to do a Smartart graphic here. We've done this in Word before, so it shouldn't be a big deal to do in PowerPoint. It works exactly the same way. We want to go to slide number 4. And click anywhere in the bulleted list placeholder. That's this box right here. Go to the Home tab, and in the paragraph group, we want to do Convert to Smartart. And we want more Smartart graphics. And the one that we want is a list. And we want the vertical bullet list, which is this item right here. Click on that, and our screen should look pretty much like the bottom of page 749. And now click on OK, and now we're at the top of page 750. If the text pane displays to the right of the Smartart graphic, click its Close button, and I'm not seeing that, so I guess there's nothing to close. Compare your screen with figure 2.5 and save it. And it looks just like the one on page 750. And now we're going to add some shapes in a smart graphic. Click in the shape that contains the text week 3. And in the Smartart tools, click the Design tab. So here's the Design tab, and the Create Graphic group, which is over here. Click the Add Shape arrow, and click Add Shape After, and type week 4. And then go to the Design tab and click Add Bullet, and it'll put one underneath here. And we're going to put 25% on food and beverages. Okay. And you know, the easy way to do that, I think, is actually to click on this, and you can just type in the text over here. You don't have to mess with the menu or anything. You know, if you want something to type in, let's say I want to add a week 5 here, just hit the Enter key down here. Again, another bullet. Well, it's at the wrong level though, so I do a Shift Tab. I'm sorry. Do a backspace on that one. And then type in week 5 and hit Enter, and then do a tab and type in whatever you want. And you know, it's real easy. It's right here. You don't have to go find out where you want to click on it over here. And then when you get done, just close it. If there's something here you don't want, just hit Delete and Delete again to get rid of those two. And now I'm back to where we were before. And now we're on Activity 2.20 on page 751. And we want to go to slide number 3, so we're going to have to scroll up a little bit here. And in the center of the content placeholder, that's right here, we've got a button to insert Smartart, which is right here. And so click on that, and we want a process, and we want the vertical arrow list, which there's a picture of it in the book, so we're looking for that picture. And vertical arrow list. Okay, here it is right here. And click OK to insert it. And what we want to type in is we want Canada in the first box here. And then over here we want July 14. And I don't want this other stuff down here, so I'm just going to click on it and then backspace. And then down here we want US. And over here we also want July 2014, and I'm just going to use my arrow key to move down to the next row and then hit backspace, and now it's the right size. And then we want to add another one down below that, and we want it to say Mexico and September 2014. So I'm going to click on this and do this what I think is the easy way. Hit enter and Shift Tab. Shift Tab does work. I must have typed a character before when I tried that and it didn't work. So Tab moves you in one, Shift Tab moves you out one, and type in Mexico and enter, and then Tab and September 2014. And then just close that when you're done. Okay, and that is slide number 3. Now we're going to scroll down to slide number 5 that has contact information, and we also want Smartart. And we do a vertical picture accent list. So here's our Smartart insert, and we want to go to list, and we want a vertical picture. So I'm looking for a list that has a little bubble on the left side for a picture. How about this one? No. Vertical picture, I want accent list though, not vertical picture list. How about this one? Here it is, vertical picture accent list. Click on OK. And so now I've got the graphic there, and in the top rectangle I want to type, for the text, I want Rachel Lewis. And enter, and United States. And then down here I want Javier Perez, enter, and Mexico. And then click down here, and I want Annette and Canada. And then what I want to do is I want to insert some pictures, and since there's supposed to be a picture here, I've got a button there. If I click on it, it'll let me do that. And I want to go to my files for Chapter 2 in PowerPoint, and this is Chapter 1. Let's go to Chapter 2, and that is Rachel. Click on that and insert, and go here, and this is Mexico, insert, and this is Canada, and insert. And should look like the bottom of page 752 now, and it does, and go save it. And now we're in activity 2.21 on page 753. I want to go to slide 3 again, and I want to change the graphic after I've put it in. I don't have to start from scratch. So click on it. I get my Smartart tools on the Design tab. I've got layouts, and if we click on more, it'll bring up all of the layouts that I've got. And let me see. So click more, and then click more layouts down here, because we're not seeing the one that they want. And we want hierarchy, and we want hierarchy list. And there's a little picture of it on top of page 753, so that'll give us an idea of what it's supposed to look like. Maybe it is this one here. It is hierarchy list, and click on OK. And it just keeps the data, but it displays it in a different format. Now we're in activity 2.22 at the bottom of page 753, changing the color and style of a Smartart graphic. With slide 3 selected, which it is, click on the Smartart. We get our Smartart tools. Click on the Design tab, and there's a Change Colors button here. Click on the down arrow, and the first one under Colorful, Accent Colors is the name of it. There's a little pop-up, and click that, and it changes these so they're not all the same color now. And we're going to modify it a little more. on the Design tab in the Smartart Styles group, click on the More button down here, and go to 3D, and click the second one, which is Inset. See the little pop-up there, and click on it, and now it should look pretty much like the bottom of page 753. And now we're going to go to slide 5. We're going to do some changes on slide 5. Click Smartart, go to the Design tab. In the Smartart Styles group, click the Change Colors button again, and under Accent 2, click the second one. So here's Accent 2, here's the second one. And on the Design tab, under Smartart Styles, click on the down arrow, and under Best Match for Document, which is this group up here, click the last one, which should be labeled Intense Effect, and it is. Click on that. And now we can save. And now we're on the top of page 754, and we are going to customize the size and shape of a Smartart graphic. With slide number 5 displayed, which it still is, click in the upper edge shape that contains the text Rachel Lewis, and hold down Shift, and see, I've got the handles around it now, and click in the other two. So all three of them are now selected. Go to the Format tab, and in the Shapes group, click the larger button twice to increase the size of it. And with 3 shapes selected, I'm on number 3 on page 754 now. Go to the Home tab, and in the Font group, increase the font size to 28. Currently 24. Okay. Select the first circle picture, which is this one, and we get handles. Then Shift, and click on the other two. And in the Smartart Tools on the Format tab, so here's my Smartart Tools Format tab. In the Shapes group, click Change Shape. And under Rectangles, we want the first one, Rectangle. And that'll change the circles into rectangles. And with the 3 shapes selected in the Shapes group, click the larger button 2 times. Okay. And we should look like the bottom of page 754 now. And it says go save it. And now on page 755, activity 2.24, convert Smartart to text. And what we want to do is go to slide 4, click anywhere on the Smartart graphic, on the Design tab, in the Reset group, click on the Convert button and click Convert to Text. And now it should match the picture on page 755. They have us do document properties in the header and footer, and possibly print, but we're not going to do any of those. So that takes us to the end of project 2B.